Hey, buddy.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
morning. Good morning. Ah! At first, people, I was like, who in chat was my tea? And then I realized you were talking to me, I think. I think. Oh, let all. Hey, all.
Hey, buddy.
All of it. That's a nice streak you got there. That's a nice streak you got there. Good morning, Dornians. How are you doing? It feels like Monday morning, but it's not. It's not. It's not even Tuesday morning. It's Wednesday morning. Wednesday. We got a streak over here. We gotta call it in, folks. We got a streaker. We got a streaker. What about D3? We have it. And soon we'll have D 2x2. We'll have all the Ds. Feeling pretty well rested. Oh, that's nice. It's very nice. I keep thinking I'll get well rested. I keep thinking I'll getting well rested, and then I read in bed and I mess it all up. I keep being silly and reading in bed and staying up just ever so much later than I should. But what's interesting? It's so nice. I'm just feeling way too eepy, and it's like 3 p.m. Dude, that's me. That's me. All the time. I can go to sleep like whenever. I can go to sleep whenever if I just don't look at my phone and look at book. I can do it. I can do it! Like yesterday, cause I stayed home yesterday, cause I wasn't feeling so good, so I still worked, but I worked from home. It's very nice. But for my lunch break, I just slept. It's like, alright, let's put on an alarm so that I wake up at the right time, and then I'm out. I'm out like a light. See you later. See you in an hour. It was quite nice. I wish I could do that at work. It's fun, but old place, they had like a bunch of basically you could sleep there. They weren't they weren't like beds or anything, but they were like long. They were essentially like poolside chairs, but then nicer, like way nicer. But so basically like the like long bed like, but slightly elevated at the top, but not in the current place. There is no EP zone in the current place. Hey Tsuki, how are you? Pretty good. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. And I don't have much work like right now. I normally just set up on my Google Calendar like a 2-hour nap. That's sleep. That's sleep. That's sleep. That sounds great though. That sounds awesome. I need to sleep more. There's no time. I need more hours in the day. That's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to.
Hey, buddy.
Let's get good dornings. Let's get good dorning. Yum yum. Maybe if I dance, I'll wake up. No, that's not how it works. Alright, my nose is still looking like a faucet. So I have to stop there sometimes. This is just rookie numbers. 55 streak? Oh, I think that's like among the highest you can get.
Dadorny?
I believe. But oh, thank you, no pen, for the welcome in. And good morning, Rex. Good morning, Soran. Good morning, Vaso. Good morning, Hira-san. Good morning, Tachikoma. Good morning, Otex. And good morning, friends. G had like 60, but it's only like 5 away from yours. I feel like the rookie numbers are like 1. Short to one stream. I think you need a nose plumber. I do. I need a nose plumber. We can fix the leak. That's really all doctors are. There's nose doctors, I'm sure there's a thing, so we should just call them plumbers. My wife! My wife, hello. Hello! Oh my gosh, wait, let's write your waifu now. Hide your waifu. You graduated. But in like a good sense. Yeah, we need to really get rid of graduation being a negative thing. Stop it!
To the White House.
Stop it, VTuber community. No more graduation. No more graduation is a negative thing. Make graduation happy again. A promotion! Yeah, but that just feels so work-oriented, you know? You know? You don't get promotions anywhere else. That's a good learning diner. Welcome in. Hello. Brothers. My wife. That's her. Right there. That's her. The husband is out. She's... Oh. Wait a second. I got it. I paid for the wife experience and now everyone gets it for free? I demand a refund. I demand a refund. Messed up. I did it for the children. Not actually. I did it for the elderly. My money's been stolen. Or there. From charity. I guess it's a good thing I didn't pay you. I paid the charity. You're safe for now, Maki. You're safe for now. I'm watching you, though. I'm watching you. Also, Doctor, wow, we learn. Good darling. My brain is still waking up. It probably did not get enough sleep last night. And once again, I'm blaming books. I'm blaming... novels are bad. Books are bad. What else? Words bad. Bad them all. They keep me awake on work nights. We need to ban them. I have no self-control, so we need to ban them. So wait, did it go? Good morning, Bleen. Oh, I feel like I didn't hear anything. I feel like I did not hear anything. But I could be crazy. Unconfirmed. Words bad. Yes, write that down. Hi. Alright. Let me... Because I was so sleepy. It took me longer to get ready today. That's how it happens. If sleepy, less productive. It's not my fault. It really is not my fault. Alright, let's get over... Alright. We've built it, we're all done. This is what we're building today. This is what we're building today, okay? Alright, it's all done. I'm done! We're gonna slap paint on it. Jojo? I do still have it in this funny pose. I'm not entirely sure why, but you know, he's gotta flex it. What's the point of having a sick body like this if you're not gonna flex it? It's already done! No, before me. Ah! Max, thank you so much for gifting to Maki. That's my wife, and that's the guy's hub. Nice. Today, we are building this, but in different colors. We're gonna give it a friend. It's Sayla's light type Guncannon. It's too long of a name, so I usually just take out the type part. It's not type shit. It's just light gun. Just light Guncannon. Okay. Okay. I can use my favorite emote now. You're saluting. Make him salute. I think we can. It's the wrong hand, but you know he's got spirit. Beware of shiny. No, you guys get the full blast. Actually, I guess that doesn't move. Wait, we can circle right around the face. Wow! The blast. Here's the blast. Sent off. Sent flying. Why doesn't anything ever look like that? Why? Ugh. But yes, P-bandai. Listen, as you can tell by the box, always remember, if you see a monocolor box like this, it's most likely P-bandai, and if not, it is a, like, special from one of the Gundam stores. So you can't see the obviously, and only the jelly. I think this is. I don't think I can't even see my reflection in there. Nah. I think you guys would deserve it. If you could see my reflection, you would deserve it at that point. Because it's so difficult. I couldn't even see myself. So if you can see me, you deserve to see it. It's earned at that point. But yeah, so if you ever see this, if you ever go to like a store in America and they've got like this, they've got a monocolor box, you know. It's either P-bandai or it's a Gundam store special. For extreme quality to 16K. I don't think I'm even outputting at that. and that's fake. That's a fake upscaling. And it'd be so cool if they just gave us like I still hate this. How do we make sure that they get rid of this? This box would be so sick if not for the fact that it was monocolor. Like, what's the... All of so many P-bandai kits are just recolors. So why... What do they gain from making it not look like a recolor? Fade. The only part that isn't a recolor is that we get a Kuna with ball. No, it's a chain. What is it? Ball with chain. There we go. The game money can't make sense here. That's not allowed. You're not allowed to bring logic into these conversations. Not allowed. Stop that. Printing in color is expensive. And yeah, but P-bandai kits are more expensive. So So this is the extra stuff. Does it have a chain in there though? I don't see the chain. Is it like a fake chain? Is it like a pretty... Oh wait, I do see the chain. Never mind, it's right there. Okay. So this is the only... What's it called that is not here? I just also realized that I don't have anything to open it. Gotta get rid of the plastic, the unnecessary plastic. We get a double kit. It is weird because we had Monday. I could game on Monday. Well. Thank you, Dave Anna. Thank you for 14 months. That's unlucky. Be careful today. Be careful. So we've got the ball. I guess a gun. And then this is kind of crazy. I don't blame
Devil
me for not
Doni
realizing
in
this
here.
is a chain.
Sayla best girl.
She is pretty good. What is happening with this runner? This is all for the chain, but it's got like runners on top of runners. Like we've got all these clear parts in there. And I think they're just holding it. This chain is gonna move, Dorney. It's kind of crazy. I'm still sick, but it's not like I don't have to blow my nose every 30 seconds. I'll probably just slap a mask on and then stuff my nose with tissue and be A-okay for the day. Gotta get into a meeting. I'll try not to. Good luck. Good luck, Vaso. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It looks like, well, I don't know. Oh, maybe once. Yeah, I'm wondering if they have a special way to get this out because it looks like I need to do something special to get this out. Because these clear pieces are stuck in between each of the chains, like empty spots. So even if I cut the chain out, I'm still gonna have to cut out the clear pieces from it. So there's something weird is happening with it. But then the rest is standard light Guncannon. Oh, awkward. Just got single piece. Why we all get sick at the same time? This is the same tech they use for the PG hand. It's kind of crazy that we're getting PG tech and just a silly little HD kid. Oh yeah, here are the Gundam colors. We got the whites, we got the blues, we got the reds, we got the yellows. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. But I think we're behind on the sick train. There was a bunch of Dornians that were sick a couple weeks ago. We all just pass around the sick Dornians. It's like a big present that just goes from one person to the next. I always wanted to get my hands on one of the Ikaruga models from Katabukiya. Ikaruga? Oh, yeah, like the game. They re-released that not too long ago. I remember I was looking at it. It was. Yeah, they re-released it. They did? Yeah.
To the White House.
Well, there might be more floating around now. Also, do I'm good warning. Welcome in. So I remember I was looking at pre-ordering it from Hobby Links Japan. Exclamation point HLJ, I think. Is that Hobby Links Japan? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hey! The 35 streak. Whoa. Well, you're streaking a lot. And look at this. A beautiful manual, not in color. Wowie. Wowie! Thanks, P-bandai. At least this makes sense. This is inside, you know? Like, not everybody is gonna see this. It doesn't have to strike anybody's fancy.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, a gardening club voice. Cheapskates. Here we go. This is the Gundam of all time. Wait, hold on. Hammer. 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 That's a hammer, Dornian. That's a hammer. That's a hammer. Hammer. Actually, it's hammer. Hammer. Actually, if anything, it's a hanma. It says in Japanese, it's written as hanma. Hanma. I think that's. I don't know. I'd actually have to see if that's how they actually spell hanma. I'm gonna order it tonight. Thank you. Oh my god, why am I getting bigger? 35 on Hobby Links Japan. Oh yeah, yeah! I do have a Hobby Links Japan link. If you want to order it using that, and unfortunately you don't get anything off. If you guys want money off of Plamo sales, you have to go through except for arcade. However, they do not have everything. So in times like that, use Hobby Links Japan. Zucchini. I wish they had an easy code. It's so much easier to have codes than to have like the links. Alright. But so that means that they had to remake this. Usually Dornians. I'm kind of suspicious if they had this to begin with and then they were like, maybe it won't sell, and they just sold the regular guy. But usually what they do with this is they will just use the old manual and then they'll just put a leaflet in that has the new information. But we have an actual whole manual that has, like the manual has it in there, which is very odd. Oh. They specifically give you a section to put the action base in there. Naruhodo. Naruhodo. Action base friendly. They're like, yeah, you're probably gonna buy this. Don't deny it. Let's just put this guy up here. He's just vibrant. It's not just any hammer, it's Sayla's hammer, the ultimate weapon in Gundam San, and the maker of memes. Dude, so much stuff in Gundam San is just wild and crazy. We need to give our buddy a buddy. Hey, buddy. Or else I'm not a good plumbo. I don't know. You gotta keep your kits in like pairs so they can have friends. You need C1, E1, and E2. I don't know what any of these are yet. Wait, here's E1. We got an E2 somewhere. E2 Brute. Yes, okay, C1. On USA Gundam Store, I've never purchased. I never purchased Plumbo online in America. It's always hard for me to say. Where's is this C2? Wait, no, I'm not looking for C2. I'm looking for E2. Shoot. E2. E2. Okay, here it is. Why did we put? I mean, oh, an A. Okay, there we go. So that should be all of them. Oh, my nose is leaking. My nose is leaking. Wait. Oh, fantastic! Whoa. That's me, I got big brain. I got glasses and goggles. That's the true sign of intelligence, Dornians. That's the true sign. Believe me. Believe me. Please. Boom. Alright. I don't remember if it was them or New Type HQ who threw shit over you, Japan. They started a fight! Glasses and goggles, prime MC energy. It is. It must suck. It must suck to have to wear goggles. I bet at that point, if you had to like wear goggles at work, like constantly, I feel like at that point you were just looking into contacts or like LASIK or something. That's a good timing, Tetsu. Good morning, welcome in. We are just getting started, so you are just in time. So let's get out the A pieces. These A pieces look cool. I just need a tragic backstory and a childhood friend love interest rival. I don't really know if I got either of those. I could just make it up. I'm on the internet, Dornians. I can just make up backstories. I can become a dog and nobody would know. For a day we get a kit of Star Force Mega Man. Which Mega Man is that? Do you have that dog in you though? Sometimes. I have a dog in me. I don't know if it's that dog, but I have a dog. I have a dog in me. But he's kind of like a... Is kind of like a little silly, dumb dog. Like, you know the dogs where every picture you see of them is just them with like their tongues like hanging out of the side of their mouth? That's the kind of dog I got in me. An A1. Okay, so that's all the A's for the head. Spread information on the internet? No one would ever do that. Nobody. Nobody. Everybody is here for a good time. We would never do anything evil. 3! 3 whole streams! Wowie. I can't believe your streaks in every single one of them. The one on the DS? The Nintendo dog? I think I do definitely got that dog in me. Those are pretty cute dogs. And those are dogs that constantly need attention. Or else they go completely. So I feel like, yeah, that's me. Pay attention to me, Dornians! I wonder, I'm like, what is it? There's that one thing, where people, if they don't see something, then they just completely forget about it. I'm like the reverse of that, to where if I'm not seen, then I just disappear. Oh, Mega Man on the DS. Oh, there's so many Mega Mans. They probably just instantly go for the super duper big popular stuff when it comes to making kits of it. They're like, yeah, we could be a little adventurous, but nah. You're like, why won't you be adventurous? Eat C10. P110.
Yo, buddy. Still alive?
What is that? What Dornan? The Dornan Kuda! Look the man. Alright, so we got that. We're all good there. I think I ate 9. I don't think I did. I think I missed that. I did. Honestly surprised they never brought back Nintendogs during the pandemic. I feel like they did not, as much as they like to pretend, they did not make the Switch screen good enough for people to be like crazy hitting the screen. Like it's got touch capabilities, but I don't know if it's built for that much touching, you know? Like, they haven't given us a stylus or anything, really, for that touch screen. So I feel like it might not be that durable. I feel like they fear for its safety. Although, like, I'm so confused. I saw someone... I watched a video, and it was a guy, and he was playing a Switch. And some snow fell on the screen. And he's like, oh man, oh god, I should never take my Switch 2 outside. Oh, bejeebus. And I'm like, it's snow. Just wipe it, dry it off? Wipe it off? Like, what? I guarantee you, it'll be fine after getting just like a little bit of water. It was nowhere near any open holes or anything. It was just on the screen. There's no way. There's no way that messed up the screen. There's no way. I did play the Switch port of The World Ends With You, and it definitely was not the same on the DS. Yeah, the DS is a lot more poke friendly. The Switch is like touchpad. DS was like hard poking, and the Switch, or not, the Switch is just like poke, 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 poke. Ridge Racer Type 4, my beloved. He's such a great OST. Oh Lord, she's gonna build. That's right. And you can't stop me. This port, you gotta use gyro controls as a cursor. You're like, whoa! Now that would only be bad because it would be a port and it wouldn't make sense. Like if the game's originally meant for that, that's fine. Man, I've been looking because I'm interested in getting like a PlayStation 2 and then like playing PlayStation 2 and PS1 games, PS2 and PS1 games on hardware. But man, why do all games gotta be so expensive? Like I feel like at the end of the day, most people that have hardware, they're just showing off that they either the PS2s themselves aren't expensive. It's all the games that are just as expensive as getting one. Like getting one game is more expensive than getting a PS2 nowadays. That's the annoying thing. Like the PS2 getting it set up to stream and everything, there's no problem with that. Playing on hardware either means that you were a collector before and you had all the games, or you just got oodles of money. Trying to play with English copies, or are you fine with Japanese? I can play Japanese, but the problem is I can't translate games fast enough. So if I stream them, like if this is just for me, I'd be fine with Japanese, but I want to stream them to you guys. And in order for that to go smoothly, it's gotta be English copies. So they're even more expensive. Yeah, because all the Japanese stuff is like super cheap. Well, not super cheap, but far cheaper than all the English versions. Which stinks! And it would cost less in shipping. That's for sure. But yeah, even on eBay, it's like, oh, there's a cheap cup. Oh, it's dead. Never mind. Time to get him on. I mean, at that point, you just emulate, right? Like, there's no reason to the hardware. Playing on hardware is not. If you're doing that, then I feel like it kind of just like defeats the point. Like, really, at that point, then you're just doing it so that you can say you're playing on hardware and make people be like, "Wow, you're so cool." Just, you know, you just might as well emulate at that point. I gotta sneeze. The hardware has been modified into a toaster. A toaster! But can it run Doom? Probably. Probably. Bless. Bless 2. Bless 3. All the blessings. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan. I'm gonna sneeze again. You can't stop me from sneezing. I had to work. Hope you have a fun rest of stream. I hope you make that good money at work. I hope you make that good money at work. And I know. I think I actually used one of the arts that you commissioned recently. Or you commissioned in one of my thumbnails. Wait! Have you played the Clone games? No, I haven't. There was nothing like that really drew me to them. And nobody asked for them. They didn't appear on a single Nostalgia November. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully not cold. Oh, I have a cold. I definitely have a cold. I've had it since yesterday. I'll be buying even more orange juice. Well, technically, it's like a smoothie that they have here. It's probably got way more sugar than it should, but they have like vitamin drinks essentially. They're smoothies, and then they're like, look at all the vitamins you get from all of the fruits and veggies we've thrown in here. So I got the multivitamin one yesterday. Yeah, going back to anything I was talking about, if you guys ever do like commission art from someone, whenever I save files, I always save the file as the artist. But if I get it as a gift from someone else, like someone commissions art from an artist, I'll put the artist's name and I'll put who it's from. Then every time I use that art in like the thumbnail or something, I'm like, oh, I got this from X. Oh, I got this from Y. I am reminded. And I don't know. I put the artist names just so that's easier for me whenever I have to credit. Like whenever I even get art that like I commission myself, I always change it. Like sometimes people will name the artwork. It'll be like my name, and I'm like, no, now it's your name. It's your name now. Especially when Dornians, I keep like hiccuping. When Dornians send files over Discord, and I see that they've named it me, I'm like, now it's your name. Now it's your name. Yeah, I have hiccups! What the heck? What the heck? Get out of here. What the heck are these hiccups doing here? They're making my life worse. That's what they're doing. Hiccups all day? Oh, that's awful. I usually just start like breathing irregularly so that I can get rid of them. Like I start like taking deep breaths in between drinking water, like gulping down water. I'm like, this'll help. This'll do it. I'm not sure about the sciences, but it somehow does help. Can I clean it? Is that no? What the heck is this doing in the clean pile? Like I refuse to have hiccups for extended periods of time. I refuse. Imagine yourself as a fish. Yeah. Imagine yourself as a fish out of water. Actually, I brought some water with me. It's like recently I've just been drinking out of, I usually buy these giant like 2-liter bottles of water, and then that's the water I drink from because the water that comes out of my faucet is like, it tints things brown. And part of me feels like that's not really good for me. And usually I just drink out of the big 2-liter thing, but I'm like, I'm sick. If I don't finish this bottle, that'll make all the rest of the water sick. I put it in my big water cup. And that means that also this is sitting out overnight. It's very cold though. It's basically like I put it in the fridge. And then what did I get rid of them? I think I got so mad that my hiccups went away. I did it, Dornians. I complained and they went away. Draping my head up the side of my bed so it's fully upside down and drinking some water has always worked for me. Oh, see, that wouldn't work for me because then I would just get dizzy. I really cannot put my head upside down or else the entire world shifts by like 180 degrees over and over again. Very disorienting. Don't become like Tsukimi be Dornian. Be Dorny. I can't even say my own name right. That's how sick I am. Power move. I think they're gone. Maybe it was a shock of learning that Maki had them all yesterday. There we go. Gotta make sure all these pieces are clean. We must have the ultimate head. Yeah, whenever I'm very glad because I thought I was gonna get sick last week. Or like 2 weeks ago, and so I bought a bunch of like instant soups. And I did not get sick and I didn't eat them, so then I had a whole bunch of instant soups available. I'll probably eat another one tonight. Get soupy. Get soupy! The winter soups. Power of love! Power of love! Power of love! Alright, there we go. What kind of soup? It was wonton soup. I'd never like tried it before. I always see it. Instant wonton soup. I was like, I finally gotta try this. Cause I love what is it? It's like I really like gyoza in hot pot, and that's basically like wonton soup is the outer shell of gyoza, but just that. Like whatever the outside of gyoza is, I forget. I just didn't cut off like a giant piece. Look at this thing right here. This whole thing, that's enough. Me eating instant mashed potatoes as breakfast. Instant mashed potatoes? God, America's so ahead. We don't got instant mashed potatoes here. I mean, okay, wait. We do, but it's not in the sense that anybody actually thinks about them as being instant mashed potatoes. There's these things called jagariko, and they're basically little sticks. Like they basically look like this, but then it's like a potato chip. It's a potato chip stick, okay? And if you put hot water in those, and you wait a little bit, you mix it up, and then maybe put some like spices, like maybe put some butter, some salt, some garlic powder, and bam, mashed potatoes. I've done it before. I think it was like a TikTok thing that people were doing for a while, and I was like, I'm gonna try it, and it works. And it's actually really good. That's as close as I can get to instant mashed potatoes here in Japan. Which is kind of the same no matter what I do to make mashed potatoes, because when I normally make mashed potatoes, I just take frozen whole potatoes that I buy from the supermarket, and then I stick them in my rice cooker with water and milk and all the flavorings, like garlic and all of that, and then I just press on. I just wait for it to like cook everything, and then I just mix it all together, and bam, potatoes. A bam, potatoes! Except that usually takes like 40 minutes, 30-40 minutes. Really? Yes. Absolutely. Rice cookers are the way of life. You really can get by on life if you have a rice cooker and an air fryer. You can like basically cook anything. Basically cook anything at that point. Alright, everything has been cleaned. It looks like we need to apply stickers, and I would believe that because this is an interior piece. We probably do actually need to... The rice cookers are the way! And there's so much stuff you can cook in rice cookers. I usually make like banana bread and cornbread. I make in my rice cooker. There's this new machine that makes slushies at home, and I want it for summer so bad. Slushies. I haven't had that in a while. It's wrong that Japan doesn't do slushies. It's very wrong. Why have they allowed this? Why do we get 7-Eleven and no slushies? The closest we get is healthy, fresh fruit smoothies. Okay, they're frozen fruit, but healthy frozen smoothies? What the heck, Japan? I want the not healthy part. Come on. Yeah, with all the sugar. What's the point of getting it? Why would I want a smoothie? I still cook rice using a traditional pot. And actually have to attend to... Yeah, no, I can never. I can never. If I have to care about what I'm cooking, it doesn't get cooked. That's why the mashed potatoes are so great. That's why my air fryer is great. Just slap some seasoned meats in there. Darn. Wait, did I just... Oh, whoops. Wait, why are there two? Why are there 2 ones and 2 twos? Well, it's tough for summer, which is only medically allowed. But you can... Unless you are spending an ungodly amount on AC, you're still gonna feel the summer even inside. Like, maybe not to the same degree, but you're still feeling the summer. Yeah, Japan does have... what you get, basically, you buy a cup that has a whole bunch of, like, frozen fruits cut into it, and then you pay for that, and then you, like, unseal it, and then you, like, stick the cup in a machine, and it mixes everything up and puts in some probably juice. And then boom, boom! Okay, but microwave. Microwave is good for reheating things. Microwave is good for reheating things, but... Actually, no, I have no butts to that. No butts, no cuts, no coconuts. I've got nothing. Is this right? Why does this piece not feel like it's in right? Okay, there? No, it still doesn't look right. I think it is, but it feels like I don't have it right. A cup with frozen fruits in it is a treat where I'm from! Well, get a machine that makes it into a smoothie. Then you'll be real treating. It looks like it's like maybe not. I guess that's right. Bum, 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 bum. Am I putting this on correctly? I think I am. It doesn't feel like it, right? It looks like it, but it doesn't feel like it. It like salt. Why does everything feel so slanted? Huh. Only slushies I've seen are ices at some Pooh cinemas. Oh yeah, I guess they do have those. I bought it once and it was an absolute waste because it just like instantly... They're too small. It's too small. The ices just instantly become just ice. Like I don't know if they don't put enough flavoring in it, but it was like flavorful for like all of 7 seconds. So I'm like, yeah, I'm never buying this again. Justice! Justice! Good. Wait, this goes... Wait, or does this go here? Okay, this goes here. Something's wrong with like my placement of this, I feel like. Is it too high up? The first piece that I'm putting on, it feels like I'm putting it on wrong. I don't know how else I would do it. Put it up higher? Basically the same. Why is this so difficult? I haven't even done it before, Dornius. What's happening? Bum, bum. Okay, so palette fixed it. And that has overwhelmed the taste of any fruit smoothie. That's if you're bad at making fruit smoothies. One little, like a few banana slices are not gonna destroy your smoothie. I guarantee it. I am a veteran smoothie maker. Why does this just feel awful? I don't remember having this much trouble. It just feels like nothing's fitting. Why does that look like that? Okay, wait, no, that does, and then, okay, that does look like that. it does just look like this. Let's see. Oh, I put the whole banana in my smoothie. I think that's the problem. Yeah. I put an entire fruit. And then I only put a little bit of everything else. And for some reason, the whole thing tastes like banana. And I wonder why. I wonder why. The music goes hard. Yeah, we're back to Elf. Elf is back, Dornians. Which is I like PC98 stuff. It is nice when you actually recognize some of the songs. So right now. Oh, this is the one where it's not labeled. 319. This is from Test Drive Le Mans. Le Mans. Stick it to Le Mans. Gotta head out now. I need to finish some work and cook a dinner. Cooking dinner for the family. It's the new Federation tech. Yep. Yep. I was a wonder. Good darn it. Am I like blind to, not blind, am I deaf to good dornings now? Or did it go off? Did the sound go off? And I just didn't hear it. Was I like mid-speech? Is that right? It did go off? Okay, so I just didn't hear it. Okay. Whoa, that's my link! Whoa! I do think codes are supreme. You were mid-figuring out a plan over. The brain was being utilized. It would be like that. Alright, so, as far as I can tell, the head, one for one the same. We got twin heads right here. Not a thing changed on the head. Color-wise, that is. Did I make him hold the head in place? Yeah. But yes, welcome back from your meeting, Vaso. I find it cool when a friend recognizes an obscure song. I'm always impressed when Dornians are like, oh my gosh, is this X song? Or is this X song from X game? Y game? I'm like, how can you tell? How do you remember all of these game OSTs? You can't really see the second head all that well. There we go. It's like that one JJK meme. I heard the second... What is it? The second JJK opening last night because there was like some meme. And I was like, wow, this song's really good. Like, wow, I really haven't heard the openings and endings for like any of the JJK anime. I'm just really not shonen, aren't I? I'm just there's no more shonen for me. Okay, so we need A, B2, C2. A, B2. North B1. Oh wait, this is E. E gray, I think. Okay. When it's planned, but also I let some grievances with my problem we have in production to my editor. Nice! I ain't doing much if the data's alright. That's kind of... There's always, the MIDA hole threads on Reddit that get picked up by people I watch on YouTube. And there's always so many to it. It's like, am I an a-hole for not telling my boss about my coworkers' bad doing and letting them get fired for making a mistake? Like, and it's usually like, my favorite thing is when the title of Am I the A-hole is like really awful. Like usually the people that are innocent are the ones that write the most like disgusting titles. You're like, oh my god, of course you're an awful person for doing that, like from the title, because they feel incredibly guilty. They feel incredibly guilty, so they're writing it as if they are like the worst person ever. Which is why they're asking, they're like, oh man, I feel like I'm the a-hole. But when they write it as if they're guilty, then they're usually innocent. If they write it to where it's like, oh, that seems harmless, it's because the person thinks that they're innocent and they write it in the most appealing way. So it's like, I did nothing to help my coworker and it got them fired. And it's usually like, coworker has messed up like a bajillion times. Person has told coworker, hey, you need to watch out for this, you need to do this. And coworker then is like, I hate when you critique me. And then they just start like talking poo behind the person's back. And it's like, fine, I won't help you. Sure, okay, go without me. See how it goes. It's like, oh, you got fired. Oh, wow, fancy that, wowie. I only read the manga, but JJK fandom is just so crazy about power scaling that there are memes about glazing and slander for their characters. That's too much. That's too much. They need to stop. Oh heck yeah, blue. But the question is, how bad is this blue gonna be for stressing? A nice blue though. Fair to them, potential main meme kind of changed the course of anime memes ever since it came out. So they have Rate to Be cycle, or a bit of a cycle. Potential man? Is that a meme? I feel like in some ways it's good that I don't know all the memes that are going on. It makes me feel like I might actually be saving myself. I might actually be slowly working my way to being away from social media. Okay, so we got both of those. Potential man is Megumi from JJK. I don't even know who that is. I think I read some of the JJK anime or manga. I read some of the manga, and then I caught up, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll keep up with this, and then I can't keep up with mangas. Weekly mangas is just not as they can't. I can't do it. The gloomy guy. It's shonen. Which guy isn't that? Except the main character. There's girl. There's peppy main character, and then everybody else is a gloomy guy with dark hair. That is an NBA meme? What the heck? But that, you know what? That kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. I feel like there's a lot of crossover between NBA fans and anime fans at this point in time. In our current society, there's a lot of crossover. I think that's all the D's I need. Wait, actually, let's. Yep. Okay, that's all the D's. Broke containment. Now every series has a potential man. So is that like the guy that's like hiding his inner potential? Or is it something else that doesn't make sense? This is C2. Okay, am I crazy? Did they not used to put the letter marker right next to this? Did they stop doing that? Cat hair everywhere. Because I keep looking for this. And then I'm like, oh, it doesn't tell me what runner I'm at. So then I have to look for this. I don't need this everywhere if it's not going to have this next to it. It's the guy that has the potential to be cool or powerful, but always ends up looking like a fraud. He's got it. Okay, so it still utilizes the actual meaning of potential. Alright. I'll accept it. Catching tiger, hidden dragon trope character does show they're strong sometimes. It's a trope. I have no problem with tropes. Like, I like the idea. I especially like it if the final meaning is that by the end of the series, he's still a potential man. Like, he never comes out of his shell. Because that's just funny. That's just really funny. Let's see, 32. The idea of forever potential man is kind of hilarious. How does one remove seam lines or nub marks from a part? Seam lines is usually glue. Or not glue, well, it's kind of... What is it? Concrete? Or just, no, not concrete, cement. I went for the cinnamon. I cannot speak today. I was gonna say cinnamon. Synonym. There's a liquid cement, and basically, once you've built it, you put the two pieces, and you put the two pieces together, you slightly open them, and then you put in the cement in between. And it basically melts the plastic together, and then you clear off the excess. That's for seam lines. For nub marks, you just gotta be good with your nippers, and then you could use an X-Acto knife and anything that slowly sheds away the excess plastic. I feel like nubs are what most people go with. Seam removal it's definitely like a class up move. That's when you're feeling adventurous. But nub removal, good nub removal, you can do that even if you aren't going to. Even if you aren't trying to make your kit look like super duper fancy. And really, if you're street building, you're gonna want to have good nub removal. If you're painting it, you don't need to have as good Never removal. Because you could just make it like flush with the rest of the plastic, but you don't have to worry about like if it looks stressed or not. But if you're doing straight builds, then you have to worry that the stress marks are there. Love power scaling Twitter from the outside. The slanderous memes they make for other shows are hilarious. I just think it's so weird to do it with other shows. Like, that's a completely different universe with different laws and rules. What are you building? That's right, I didn't write it. We are building... Actually, wait, I can just bring this out. HG 1144. Sayla's a light type gun cannon. RGM
Yo, buddy.
79.
Still alive?
From G-Cracks. Except it only appears in G-Cracks for like 7 seconds. That's why it was P-bandai. Look at Dining Overshot, welcome in. I see the red model. She's doing the same thing, but it's different. Exactly. If you notice, there's something odd about this because there's 2 heads. Twin cannon? They're conjoined. We've given birth to conjoined twins, Vernians. Honestly, just think they hyped the OP mentor character in JJK so much that they kind of stole the spotlight from the main trio. Yeah, I do believe that. But Gojo is pretty cool. That's the thing, it would kind of suck to be a serialized writer because then you really do see everyone's opinions like every week. I feel like that would really get to your mental. Like, forget about physical health of mangakas now. I feel like we gotta worry about their mental health. Before it was like, you know, you might see some people. There might be some message boards about your manga. And even before that, like, you might hear people talking about it. There might, if your manga got big enough, there might be, like, TV stuff about it. But before, like, you didn't have to hear every single person's opinion. Now if you're a big mangaka, like, anywhere, and there's a chance that you're gonna run into someone that's just like, man, this sucks. There's a sequel manga? These guys need to start just writing new stuff. No more sequels, only new stuff. Not even just manga, Western comic artists and writers get so much hate and criticism online. It always devolves into personal attacks or worse. Yeah. It seems to be ending the whole series? Good for him. Good for him! Let him end it. Let him end JJK. It'd be really funny if, like, some mangaka advertised, like... They overly advertise, like, viewers' opinions matter. Viewers' ideas matter. And so everyone thinks, like, oh my god, that means if I put, like, a really good idea out online, maybe the mangaka will use it. But secretly, the mangaka sees what people are, like, gravitating for as the plot, and then they do the exact opposite. It's like choose your own adventure, but then by choosing one thing, you are in fact choosing the opposite. Oh, over 50 years later, but still, it's like in the same. You still have to think, because everyone's thinking about like, okay, well, who would be? How old would X character be 50 years later? Who could show up? Does this affect any of the rules? Like, people have specific rules that was written once in the book that the manga probably forgot about in the back of their head. And if that rule gets broken, then everybody will just be like, ah! How dare you! Yeah, Attack on Titan author basically do that. Like, someone guessed the ending, so he completely rewrote it. Good for him. Good for him. I don't really like Attack on Titan all that much, but good for him. But so I know then. So that was a little before I started. Wano doesn't care about people. I don't think he cares about fans' opinions. I do think it's funny that the current state of mecha anime is just, I'm gonna hand off my esteemed IP to my bestie. And they're gonna work on it. And their bestie is like also an esteemed creator. It's kind of great. It's kind of fantastic. We've got a banger team working on Ghost in the Shell. We've got a banger team working on new Votams. We've got a banger team working on new Evangelion. I think we've got another banger team. Actually, I don't know who's behind it, but we've got new Patlivore. Like, it's gonna be so fun. It's the year of Unslop, baby! Let's go! Grab your early 2000s plushies. It's time. We're going hard. I don't think... Yeah, they would have said if we're getting .hack. But, you know, once that comes out, I think we've got a good couple of years of Unkslop coming up, Dornians. I think we've entered the Unkslop golden era. So it's time, because all of the early 2000 anime like main characters are also getting new Nendroids. Like, I think it was like Haruhi and like the girl from like Zero Tsukaima or whatever that is, and like one other girl. Oh, from Lucky Star, they're all getting like new Nendos. We've got the era of Unkslop is back. The refresh golden, true. So yeah, like we've got new Trigun, guys. Grab your let's see, how do we set up this time period? You gotta put either the Numa Numa Ye song in the background or the Haruhi opening, either one. Put that in the background. Grab your Pocky. Or your off-brand Pocky, that works too. Everybody get back on Gaia online. It's time to get back to Gaia online. Let's see. Once .hack comes out again, we can get that rolling up. To the PSO early runs? Yeah. Alright, nothing will get me back. Okay. Final Fantasy X is back on the menu. It's all happening, Guardians. Aren't people like eagerly awaiting Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy IX remake or something? Is that the one that everybody thinks is gonna get a remake? What was the drink of that era? Does anybody know? Was there like a drink? New Ragnarok server? Is there really? I had a friend I had a friend that was on Ragnarok. And I remember she and her other friend had like food type names, and they were just like hanging out apparently online. And then some random dude came up and he's like, "What is this, girls? A picnic?" And they were like, "What?" And he's like, "I wouldn't mind having a bite of," and then he said like the food from their usernames, and they're like, "Oh, gross," and they just walked away. Drink is Trunks from Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, Dragon Ball Z I think was pretty. That was like what a lot of people grew up with. I feel like that's early 2000s, I want to say. Wait, I think, was it Dragon Ball Z? Or was that later 90s? The earliest early thousands, yeah, the 2000s, DBZ was the source of a lot of it. Alright, yeah. Oh yeah, AMVs! We gotta get the AMVs back for the Onslaught. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, Future Trunks called the dude mysterious in Spanish. That's amazing. AMV boom is there was no consequences to the AMV boom. There was no consequences. We need the AMV boom back. Why is this not cleaning up? So what time is it? Okay, we're good. Need a lot of Linkin Park in the background. Yeah. This is being very Bandai Blue of you. This piece is being very Bandai Blue. And what I mean by that is that it's not cleaning up nicely. Blue markings the bane of my existence. It's doing better than I think before because Bandai is up their game. But it's still blues just, they don't clean up very nicely. The stress marks show so easily. And this one's really awkward because I can't like super go flush against it because there's another piece like right underneath it. Red is almost, I think new red is not bad. I don't see any stress marks on this boy. But blue I still have issue with. Blue still be doing bad. Even in Bandai's new era of exquisite, beautiful plastic. Like this is the reason why you stick with Bandai, because they just got such good plastic quality. Moderoid could never, and I say this as a Moderoid fan. Moderoid could never. I just feel like I'm cutting butter. It's so nice. Let's include the Gundam colors. Guncannon. That's what we're building. We're building the light. Sayla's light type Guncannon. I just have this boy here because he's been on my desk for the whole time, and I was like, he can come as an example as to what we're building. Because right now we're building this part. We're building this part. But, blue. I think it's blue and... Wait, no, it's blue and yellow? No. Yeah, no, it's blue and white. Well, I don't blame you because I haven't written it anywhere. The ball chain is probably the coolest thing about it. It's kind of an insane setup as well. Where is it? The chain is like master grade quality of runner. The chain is in the middle here. And it's absolutely, it's insane because I'm pretty sure it'll move. I think it'll be horizontal. But yeah, this is an insane. I get this is where all the P-bandai money's going actually for this kit. It is crazy. Yeah, that's like the RG one for Epion RG2 Grandpa chain. Wait, RG2 Grandpa didn't come with this kind of thing. Oh wait, no, probably if you got the upgrade, which I didn't. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It certainly looks sturdy. So sturdy that they have to put all of these clear pieces in between so that it doesn't move. They're like, that thing's not breaking on the transport. No way! I think the Miku Grams came with it. Check again. Because I doubt... I mean, maybe they would. But OG, I don't think 2.0 came with this. I don't know why 2.0 Miku would. I think they charged the same price. Still salty, by the way, that I didn't get that. Messed up. Use clear pieces for reinforcing the runner? I guess so. I guess there is a piece in there. This piece right here is for action bases. You can put the chain in the action base. So I'm guessing they're like, well, we're already putting clear in there, so we might as well use that same to reinforce these pieces upon transportation. Scalpers! No, it's P-bandai Japan. I hate P-bandai Japan and their stupid lotteries. I can always get my kits when I have to just buy it myself. I've never had a problem when it's just a straight release. Never. I've never had a problem. Do they sell it? Does it sell it really quickly? Yes. But I can press the buy button fast enough. But no, stupid lottery for everything now. I've yet to win a P-bandai lottery. Because they hate me. They actually hate me. That's the 16 in a second. Thank you. Or good morning, welcome in. Never getting that deep striker MG raffle hated here. Like, if anything. Because I feel like most of their scalpers have like multiple accounts. They've had multiple phones that they like rent out. So I feel like scalpers are usually getting these kits regardless of the lottery. Like, I don't know, maybe if it was like lottery the first time and then the second, like all the rest of the times it was just a regular release. When it's multiple lotteries, like it just sucks. Dang, just let me buy the dang thing. Bandai won 100. They haven't reprinted it in forever. Sag. Big Sag. Like what? I feel like the one day that I end up winning a P-bandai lottery is probably going to be for a Zaku one. I'm going to hate the world. I will hate the world. Also, Nike, thank you. Or good morning. Why do I keep thinking everyone? I keep thanking everyone for coming in. I mean, I guess I am thankful that you are here. Blacka. Blacka! Why did I start cleaning after just the blue pieces? Weird. Whatever. My condolences. I would need lots of cheering up if the first time I won a P-bandai lottery was Azaku. I would need all the consoling. Bum, bum, bum. Also, did I miss Zaf's good morning? Good morning, Zaf. I think I did. We need to throw a celebration if that ever happens. I hope it never happens. I hope it never happens. Meanwhile, I think my what is it? The tuba girl. I think she might be coming soon. Like today or tomorrow or something. Although we might have to repaint her because they have that god awful gold plastic. They have the god awful gold plastic for her. I hate it. It's like the awkward like gold yellowish like piss gold. Yeah, it's not like the plated, it's the molded. Yeah, swirl cheese gold. That's what they have because it's moderate. So that's probably like the easiest gold to make, and it looks it do look something. It looks something. I'm kind of mad because all of the product, all of the initial pictures of her did not show that gold because they were showing completely painted kits. And I feel like that's cheating. That is a major amount, like that's an incredible amount of like gold plastic that they covered up. I think because they knew it looked bad. It feels like false advertising. Scammed. I've been scammed! Well, technically you guys have been scammed because that was... Was that paid for? I think that was paid for. I would have to check. I'm pretty sure that was paid for by Dornians. Gold Ranger from Zero Action Figure had that problem. A lot of them do, because it's the cheaper way to do, it's the cheaper way to do gold. Like, any other golds probably cost a lot of money. Okay, let's see. What B2s do we got? $29 and $30. And that's all. Yeah, so we might have to... The smaller bits will probably be easier. The difficult part is going to be, basically the giant tuba that is piss gold. There's a lot of stuff coming off of A. Where is this song from? This is cool. $3.58.
Welcome to the White House.
Poppin' music Usagi. Usagi to neko to shounen no yume. I like it. I like it. As a good morning, Blue Gecko. Gold mold, silver. It's like one of the only issues I have with the RG Hainu. It's not even the worst example of those, but they just taint anything they tie it to. It's egregious when the character is really called the Gold Ranger and he's undisputedly yellow. And good morning, Retro. Yeah, like, what is it? Go look up Valkyrie Tune. Iris, I think is the one I got. And then look at, like, you gotta find not the product images, but like the images from cons or stuff like that, to where it's not painted. Because if it looks like a nice gold, it's painted. You gotta look for the piss yellow gold, and then it's like, oh, and it's her entire tuba. The entire tuba. It's so wrong. '21 and 22. Just a giant cheese tuba, it is. The crazy thing is, I think it was like the Good Smile or the Moderate Twitter was like showing off. They're like, look at all of these intricate, detailed pieces, and it's just showing off the cheese gold. But this isn't as good as you think it looks. I don't know who's trying to hype this up. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. We got those pieces. A 19 and 20. Make a cheese. Make a giant tuber sandwich with your giant tuber cheese. Let's see, now we need 17 and both 29s. 17, don't go. Ooh, no. Okay. And then both 29s. Can we get this done in 30 minutes? I'm not sure about that. That's all clean. And thankfully this is white pieces, so we don't have to worry about any stress marks for those. That's the best part about building Gundam Stornians, is when like so much of it is white and you're like, I don't have to worry about any stress marks. Because even if they are there, I can't see them. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that's one of the reasons why they stick to having such white kits a lot of the times. Because it does make it easier for newcomers that just want to buy the Gundam, like just the Gundam, upon seeing the show. The mistakes don't show as easily. Gotta go now, later guys. Goodbye, Rex. Thank you for stopping by. I think there's only been one non-plated majority gold kit I've liked, and it was a third party, and plated as constant brutalness issues. My only issue with plated ones is the cleanup. Like, you can't sand anything, which sometimes is good, like if you're trying to build a kit quickly. But then, like, if you mess up the nubs, you really can't fix it. Juicy? QT, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I think they just love white devils like me. Well, maybe that is it. I'm so curious what the next new Gundam is gonna be. Like, I don't think we'll get it for a while. But like, are they gonna follow? Are they gonna keep the trend up of here is IP by well-known? Like, all right, who? What if we hand off? What if we've had Studio Kara, and that was Ano doing some Gundam stuff. What if we hand off like Gundam to like Ryukishi 7? let's hand it off to Narsu. Let's give it up to who should we throw this at? It can't be someone who's doing something right now. So like OC is out. OC is out. The independent one usually account for that, but in some older kids, like yeah, the Phoenix, they just don't care. Wow, thanks guys. Next one will be Gundam Tsukimi. It'd be really funny if they did name it Tsukimi. They at least had a character, but they usually try and go for like Japanese names. Usually, or they'll have like one character that has a Japanese name. Like Mikazuki had a Japanese name. Like he was clearly supposed to be at least slightly from Japanese descent. Then like everybody else will not be. So it'd have to be a side character probably. Leroy got the warning! It'll also be interesting to see how long they go. Will there be another female main character? Guardians? Or are they gonna go back to the boys next?
Hey, buddy.
75 strength. Joining the other 75 messages. You're joining them all together? And good morning, not a crime. Good morning, welcome man. It's a 50-50 toss-up at this point. It is, it really is. I just hope no one's annoying about it if it does become a male character. And the people that I think would be annoying is the people that would be like, ha, see, they're going back to male characters because the female ones were, they weren't profitable. Like, that's who I think, that's the only people I think would be annoying about it. That's the only people I could see trying to make a big stink about it. Anime gets the girls and movies get the dudes. That would be, I would be accepting of that. I'd be accepting of that. Oh. Has to get Cage Mobile Suit Gundam. Ah! I like Suletta though. The little mantra was stuck in my head for a while. I like Suletta. Suletta's my daughter. Even though I think I like Machu's design better, I like Suletta better as a character. Like if we're comparing early MCs. I mean, I still have to this day not given Suletta her wife. As I only have Suletta figurized and I do not have Miorine. That's how much I like Suletta, that I've only ever bought Suletta figurized. Even though they're definitely a pair. They're absolutely a pair. But put it on Thrones, we must reunite them. The thing is, I have to make sure I can actually get it. I feel like I do see her in stores enough. I do see her in stores enough. I probably could just pick her up somewhere, but I gotta make sure. I guess as long as I get it eventually. Putting it on Thrones is okay. People on the internet being annoying about Gundam, I think you could just put anime or just media. People on the internet being annoying about media? No, never. That never happens. What are you talking about? Everyone is completely normal about media consumption online. Nobody ever does anything weird. You should get the tight Kubo from Bleach to design Gundam characters in their drip. I'm afraid of that because you know what Tight Kubo, who, you know what the last franchise he did that for was? Sakura Wars. And that didn't go so well. Shin Sakura Wars was like, okay, the best thing to come out of Shin Sakura Wars was the opening theme song. And it was literally just an updated version of the original theme song. With some pretty sick harmonies in the background. Like that's about it. That for me personally, that was the best part of Shin Sakura Wars. We'll play it one day, I promise. I own it. I think I bought it for like $5. We'll play it one day. If you ask my normie friends and coworkers, they would think I'm weird for watching this. Well, I mean, how do you describe it? Most normie people that I know, they don't think anime is like entirely weird. They know that there is weird anime. I think you just know mean people is what it is. Gotta lift and enjoy best girls walking cannon. Will do. Will do. We Dornians have been waiting for Sakura Summer for a while. But wait, why Sakura Summer? Sakura is springtime things. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. And my Asuka Blinky was like, well, I know what you're saying. Well, that's different. That's completely different. That has nothing to do with watching anime. Bum, bum. That's having merch of a woman. Of a fictional woman on your blanket. Bum, bum. That's not media consumption. That's a different level. They're not judging you for watching anime. They're judging you for having a woman on your blanket. Can you think of any other thing in media that allows that? Nobody else except for like anime does that. So that's the weird thing. Watching anime isn't the weird thing. It's having women on your blanket. Like nothing else does that. No. Not supposed. No, see now you're just gaslighting yourself. Women. Oh, it's okay. I don't think you're alone. Change it to a Britney Spears blanket. Is a big blanket of football players and professional wrestlers? Like just a singular one? You see, they're weird. If I went into someone's house and they had a big blanket of a real life professional wrestler, I would call them weird too. In America, absolutely, I'd call them weird. Jack Black, they're weird. Weird. I like blankets that are blankets. I have Pokemon on a blanket, and I would totally accept if someone called me childish because of it. I looked at the blankets and my model kits and my anime and my poster, but did you see that for all of them? I see that for all of them. Also, nice way of trying to utilize leaving out information to prove your point initially. Can't trust this guy. There's nothing childish about it. There's not. I don't think I'm childish, but there would be people that would say that. I did get it from my mommy too, so. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think we might actually be able to put this together. We might be able to give this boy a body. Okay, so we take this piece. Now we stick this up here. I don't care. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't care either. I just want things that I like. I just want things that make me happy. It seems very loose. But I forget if it's like that just because this is the beginning. Alright, I'll leave it for now. And then we put this here. And that. Yeah, exactly. Like, if childish means just having whimsy, like, sure, alright, I'm childish. I feel like it's one of those things to where people just have, they lack sufficient vocabulary. Like, I lack sufficient vocabulary, but you know, it's like specific lacking of vocabulary to the point to where they have no other way to write it or to clarify or just in their brain as to what it is, categorize it. And so they're like, this person's whimsical? Well, they're childish. That's it. Finally, Red Guncannon get a friend to adventure together. Yeah, exactly. Bum, 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 bum. Wait, what is that? C28? C2? Did I not cut out any of the C's? Uh-oh. No, I did. I think I just missed C28. I think they mean based, exactly. We're based, Dornians. We're based on having fun. Enjoyable hobbies and interests. We're just having a silly little. We're having a silly grand time. But I feel like usually the people that instantly will call you like weird or childish or something like that, like they're not really good people to begin with. Also, first we are not at the desk. We are not at the correct desk, so I can not fulfill the desk request. However, water. I see a desk covered with models. This isn't a desk. This is our hangar, our building hangar. This is the TBD hanger. Oh my god, you're so childish. Yeah, and you're so judgmental. Which one's the worst one to be, huh? Which one's worse? Alright, so we got this piece now. I think it goes this way. So that goes there. And we gotta put these in. Wait, gotta put these in this way. Yeah, okay, it'd be the wrong way if I tried to put it in that way. Bikini having the Sims hanger overview. I was in band. We had one of our themes be like, it was so weird. It was like space futuristic themed. But we had the Sims music at one point. So like the band played Sims music. They played Sims music. I think they played like the Jetsons music. Other music. Why does this feel wrong? Wait, I can look. Okay, no, that's right. Okay, is that all? Yes. It's not going together. What is not connecting? Something is not connecting and I don't know what. Oh wait, we got it. Bang, 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 bang. A childish judge. We should not have those. I don't think they would make very good decisions. We could probably bribe them with brownies. I think we could bribe childish judges with brownies, personally. Probably put those stickers on there. Ignore the actual mech behind her that she's procrastinating fixing in favor of the model building model. What? There's nothing behind me. There's just the sight of the hanger behind me. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, so then we put these on. There is no hanger. Or there's no unbuilt mech in the background. I would never leave a mech unbuilt. It's against company policy, yeah. Yeah. Okay, then we slap these together. Are they? Maybe? Can we convert it to a bar there? No. No! I don't want my light gun cannon to be a Barzam. 7. Did I just cut one and darn? Did I just one and darn it? How dare I? I'm thinking the gray pieces. It's so weird that gray pieces also clean up fairly nicely. I don't know how that works really. I don't know. When blues are so finicky, why is it that dark grays aren't? Usually. How does that... Someone explain this to me. Like I'm 5. What if I'm a really smart 5-year-old though? What if? That's the thing, when it's always like explained to me like I'm 5. I bet you there's 5-year-olds out there that are actually incredibly hurt by that statement. There's some genius 5-year-old out there that's like, wow, not all 5-year-olds, come on. I'm smarter than that. Sayla's camera's good when I built it. I mean, it's basically, it's the exact same as the light gun cannon. The light gun cannon builds are very sturdy. Can a light cannon be a washing machine? I don't think so. I think it can wash stuff, but I don't think it can turn into a washing machine, no. It can be like turn A and be... Probably it would be a better dryer, if anything. It'd be better at drying. But it teaches me a lot. But turn A didn't wash anything! Turn A was just a dryer. There's an important difference. Right. But then we stick. I think it's this way. I think that is what the pictures are telling me. Yes! Stick that there. Put this on here. Yeah, I can still get the stickers in there. It'll take a little finessing, but it should be fine. But turn A has a cow holder. This is true. But I didn't deny the turn. I didn't deny the cowness. And a bridge. Wait, what do you mean bridge? Explain yourself. Man, this looks so good. Man, the Gundam colors are just too good. I just love me some primary colors. I'm such a baby in that sense. Primary colors are just so pretty. Except I did not clean this piece up very well. Be gone, excess. Be gone with ye. When I first saw Turn A, I hated that because it wasn't enough peepees for you. Were you too short and pilled? Alright, we can now steal the second head. Give it. Give it to me! Aw, heck yeah. Aw, heck yeah! Wait. That's the good stuff, Dornians. That's the good stuff right there. Oh, it looks so good. We have to put stickers here later. So the head was exactly the same color-wise, and then the body obviously is where we start getting different colors. They can kiss. They can kiss. Can we make him hold it? I think I can make him hold it. Beautiful! He's gonna be our official carrier of the Guncannon until it gets more body parts. Make them kiss for the thumbnail? I could do that. When I first saw Turn A, I turned it off in a panic because I was watching it on the yeah, that's right, they are naked in the beginning. Like, it's not like... It's not supposed to be, like, gratification, nakedness, but yeah. Yeah, that would definitely be terrifying. Turn X is a thing, and there must be a Turn A through G's family. We'll get them all eventually. Once Gundam's got a lot, but they've got words that they like to also pick. And probably, I wouldn't be surprised if also they're afraid to just call it like a letter. Now that they're more aware of their English-speaking audience. And so it makes it a lot scarier to work with if you give it a letter. Like, you give us a letter and we will take the world with it. We're gonna make so many dumb memes. We might make things that are unsavory in their opinion. Aren't these technically GM cannons? They are like gun cannons, but I guess technically speaking. No, I think they're gun cannons. I think they're gun cannons. I don't think they're gyms. We have S Gundam? We do? Like a TV series, or is there a Gundam that's called S Gundam? Can I make him stand while he's holding this? I think I can. Chill! Ooh. There we go. I totally can. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings. Let me putting the sprinkles away. DQ Gilgore is so cool, my beloved. There's a lot of... I like B-Crack's kids. Not everybody does. But that's okay. It's okay if you don't like them, as long as you don't then, like, go and slander them. If you're just like, I don't like their designs, then you're fine. You're fine. As long as you don't go like, D-Crack's designs suck butthole. You're good. Yeah, see, I'm not a huge fan of the actual, like, the white Gundam and the red Gundam. I'm not a huge fan of the designs. But that's why I didn't buy them. That's all! I bought, like, almost every other, except for the Dom. I did not buy the Dom. Yeah. And they build really well. Like, these kits and the Witch from Mercury kits, they're both really good, like, first-time builds. Like, if anybody is like, I like these designs, be like, buy it. Buy the Gunpla. Do it. How long before the Zoid arrives? That is a good question. I'm not sure. I bought it. But we probably wouldn't be building it immediately, because I do have a Becky log. It's not huge, but I do have one. And there's kits arriving every day. Like, I have a kit arriving today. I have a kit arriving today. I've got at least 3 kits in my backlog. There might be something else around. Not sure. I go in and out of having a backlog because I don't have a huge backlog like other people. Because I'm like, if something regular gets re-released, unless I like really want it right then to build, then usually I don't buy it because I'm in Japan and I can usually find stuff like secondhand stuff for a reasonable price. People in America, that's not always true. Once it gets sold, there's not a huge chance that you can buy it secondhand for a reasonable price. So I get why a lot of people in America have giant backlogs. Japan, I'm not sure. You will kit bash for us. I have slightly kit bashed before, but that requires painting, and I don't have as much ease of painting anymore, unfortunately. Although I did actually found a spray booth that is like completely enclosed. I'm like, what if I just get that? Like you have to stick your hands into like those weird like circles, and it's like a glove compartment area essentially. Like there's probably still some paint that could come out, but it's far more enclosed than like just the opened air spray booth thing. So I'm like, do I want that? What if I got that? What if I got that? That would definitely work. The problem is I don't have space for it. I don't have anywhere I could put it. I don't think. But it would be easy to get a backlog in Japan since they make the gunpla there, but I'm also not thinking about the space limitations. Yeah, like you could. I mean, if people just buy everything they want, then you could get a backlog. But it's easy to not have a backlog in the sense that a lot of the stuff is pretty regularly available. Like, yes, I do pay a little bit more if I buy secondhand, but it's not like American secondhand prices where like you're basically only got scalpers to buy from.
Hey, buddy.
Spain got Thorny! Unfortunately, we will be ending soon because we got this boy's body. Just the color difference. Having the blue up top and the white as the ball instead of just all red. It's like it's so good. It's so good, Thornians. I just love OG Gundam colors so much. I just love them so much. Oh boy. If anything, the first kit bash will be of me making myself as a Plumbo girl. I want to do that. I still want to do that. So then I can take it around with me and take pictures with it. And then I could pose it in like all kinds of ways. Can I make them kiss? I can kind of make them kiss. I can make them touching foreheads. That's a lot more intimate. You can make it merch, but I only have one. I would definitely, when I do a kit bash of myself, I will definitely catalog every single piece that I use so that if other Dornians want to kit bash it, then we can all kit bash the same. Put the Tsukimi girl plot in the clean container hanger on as a keychain. I would have a protective case for her for sure. I'd buy like the expensive ones, definitely. I have a cheapo plastic one for like when I take Plumbo out for Ushikatsu kind of stuff, but I would definitely get the fancier one. Alright, so that'll be it for today. Everybody say goodbye to these lovebirds. Say goodbye to them. Say goodbye, Guncannons. Goodbye. Goodbye. an age build with different presets. I built an age kit. I built an age kit. The fancy one, the P-bandai one, the magical girl one. I've built her before. As much as I liked Age, there's not a lot of the kits that I was a super big fan of. But I liked the story. I liked the story of Age over any of the kits, really. But thank you, no, thank you for stopping by, Dornius. Thank you. Today was a building day, and we got a lot done. We did pretty great. I guess it's because it's Bandai plastic. It's Bandai HG. These are quick, easy builds. Today was a building day. Tomorrow will be a water decal day. We'll be water decaling chamber tomorrow. So look out for that, Dornians. Let me find someone we can read. Let's see, where are we going? Alright, I'm going to take you to mobile games. You can't stop me, Dornians. You cannot stop me! Good to know. Oh, okay, Ozukimi! Oh, hey. Oh, hey there. President, no! Like, it's a cool person who also builds Gunpla, okay? They build Gunpla and they like mecha stuff. It's Arknight's Enfield. That's pretty cool. It's one of the cooler vibes when it comes to mobile games. Let's see some close to this. But yes, thank you everybody. For the rest of the week, aside from tomorrow building stream or a water decal stream, we've got Friday night Demon Bane. If we don't get at least one, we're getting at least one more ending. We possibly might get two, depending on how quickly they go through. We go through one of them. And then this weekend, we have Dialogue and Super Robot Wars 1. So, until next time, Dornians, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, ever it may be, until then, let's give me. Oh, so, keep me.
We're jumping onto White Base! Ah!